Hey guys, it's SJ. Happy Baby Name Mondays. If you're brand new, welcome to my channel. This is the home of all things baby name inspiration here on YouTube. I know how hard it is sometimes to pick a baby name. I've got 3 kids of my own. Really struggled to just find something that I loved, especially because I hated every name I'd ever loved the second I was pregnant. So I've got 2 boys and I loved picking boy names so much, and you guys asked me to do a kind of romantic long boy names. So I guess things like, Sebastian, I guess is like the poster boy for this type of name, and I found some gorgeous ones. Don't know exactly how many I've got on here, but I will whiz through them. There's a bit of a question for you guys as well, because there's a couple that were so similar. I wasn't sure which one I loved most, so do get involved in the comment section below. Let us know if you're expecting, congrats. Any birth announcements, let us know as well. And I will also be announcing the winner of the giveaway, and I did last week at the end of the video. So I'll get on with the list with no further ado. If you're brand new, hit subscribe to join in and let's get going. So first name is the name Caspian. I just love it. It's very literary of Prince Caspian from the C.S. Lewis series, which I never actually read, but I definitely heard of, and it's taken from the sea as well as a Caspian Sea. So it's kind of got that sort of rugged, royal, outdoorsy theme to it. And it's just a name that just sounds really special. It's at number 768 in the UK, but I think it's one that everyone knows and can pronounce easily. I wonder if it's also a little bit more wearable than Casper, because I loved the name Casper and it was on my name list for all my children. But we never actually got over the line with it, and I wonder if Caspian, I sort of love it a little bit more. What do you think? I think it's absolutely stunning. Next one is the name Lorenzo. So have you heard this name a lot? I've heard it so many times lately. It is really on the rise. It's already at number 195. So it is in that sweet spot that a lot of you want, where it's not too unusual, but it's not right at the top. And it's kind of overtaking like Lawrence. So Lawrence is the English version, Lorenzo being the Spanish Italian version. And it means place by the laurel trees, which is super duper nice, like laurel wreaths being what traditionally people wear around their heads. So kind of nice for this kind of wintry Christmas time of year as well. And it's a name from Shakespeare. Shakespeare has amazing names, and it was in The Merchant of Venice. Jessica's lover was called Lorenzo. So I kind of feel like these O endings, O is so popular at the beginning, Oliver, Oscar. O endings are kind of taking over a little bit, and I also think that these names are traveling a lot better. So before it would have been like, if you don't have kind of roots, so that's part of your family, is a bit more difficult to use. A Lorenzo, like a different version of a traditionally English name. But I feel like we're kind of loosening up a little bit with that, and I've seen these names become so much more popular, and it's just perfect for so like romantic and long and different and kind of special sounding. My favorite, I think, because it is so unique, is the name Beaumont. So I've talked about this before in a list, and actually it's one of the top 10 names on my Pinterest account. So I have a baby name Pinterest where we pin new names every single day, so you can get tons of inspiration over there. And Beaumont has been saved so much. It's like in the top 10, and it means beautiful mountain. And there were only actually 6 boys named Beaumont last year. So I would literally get in there so fast with Beaumont, because Beau is super popular for a boy. It's at number 321, so quite high. And then also Monty. Here are a lot of Montys, and you could have a Beaumont who either went by the full name when they wanted to, and I think it's a really strong sounding name that would last all their lives as well. But then a baby could be Mo even, a teenager could be Monty, so they can really play around with their name as well, which I think is a real kind of gift to give to a child. But what do you think of Beaumont? The next one is a Trojan War hero. I know we have a baby Evander here in our community, so hi to you guys. But I love the name Evander, and I'm so surprised there were literally only 9 boys named Evander last year. I just see it all the time. Maybe we always talk about it between ourselves, but it's not actually hitting the charts yet, which is a good place to be in. That's why you guys are so good at names, because you always come up with like really unique ones below. And I think it works really well. Again, with that playing around with the name, I was thinking, because you can be Evan, but you can also be Anders. You could even be Van, if you like that, Evander. So it's a really cool name, and it's a Trojan War hero. So it sounds quite strong and masculine, as well as kind of being quite romantic, and it means good man, which is lovely. So I just think it's got so much going for it. I guess it means good man, a bit like messenger, like Evangeline. So you could have Evander for a boy or Evangeline for a girl. I always Evelina, my daughter, always gets called Evangeline, so I really like it. I'm like, that's fine by me. But yeah, lovely, lovely name. So would you pop that onto your boy list, or what do you think of Evander? Gideon is next. I wonder if this is quite divisive, because I love the name Gideon, but I feel like I always filter things through like my sister a little bit, and I feel like she wouldn't like Gideon. I just got a feeling, but haven't actually specifically asked her. It's at number 787 in the UK, so it is kind of getting used as a Hebrew name, and it means, a funny name, so it does mean great warrior, or it means to cut down, and also sometimes comes up as meaning somebody who has a stump for a hand, which is really strange. But actually a lot of the names, especially these kind of war names, became a name that meant something that would be a characterization of you or what you look like, and often not a very complimentary one as well. So maybe Gideon falls into that, but I love it. Those O sounds, I think a lot of these I realise have got O's in, because I just think it's a really solid romantic name, Gideon. So I think it's great, but what do you think of it? It does suffer a little bit with nicknames, but the one that came up, because you could be Dion, which then I was like, I really like Dion as well. So yeah, I really like Gideon. I'd love to get your opinion on it below. This next name, I swear, I think is going to be a top riser, and you'll know why probably, and it is the name Salvatore. So Salvatore, and he was in, oh, what was it now? I've forgotten, The Heist, and Salva. I just loved his name, Salvatore. It actually means saviour, which I didn't realise, and it's kind of perfect. So The Heist is a Netflix show. I've done a whole video on Netflix names I think are going to rise, because we always see that trend, and during 2020, how much more Netflix could we have watched? And The Heist being a massive one. It again is of Italian origin. Only 7 babies named Salvatore last year, but I see it again. I think it's going to be in people's minds, even if it's just gone to the back of their minds because of Money Heist. And then I was also thinking of Salvador Dali, because it's quite similar as well. And actually this name has lots and lots of different variations. So if you like it, Google it and have a look at all the different variations from around the world. Salvatore, Salva as a lovely nickname. Most popular name, I think, on this list is the name Matteo. Matteo, it is so perfect for this list. It's got that kind of 3-syllable, but it's just a really romantic, soft. It's a bit more, I think, wearable than Romeo, which I just still think is a hard name to pull off, maybe. Matteo's got the same vibes as it, and it's kind of easy to pronounce, but so special, so unique sounding, isn't it? It's already ranked at number 231, and it's been coming steadily up through the charts for like the last 5 to 8 years, and I know a few little baby Matteos, all absolutely gorgeous. It means gift of God, but it's got that link to Matthew, so if you've got a Matthew in your family, and you want to bring their name up to date, then Matteo is a great way of doing it. I think it's absolutely great. Matt as a very normal nickname as well. This is the one I wanted to ask your opinion on. So I had the name Emerson on my list. I've always liked it, but I do actually really like it for a girl. So I wondered, it is a boy name, and I wondered, is it maybe too feminine? So then I wrote down Edison, which I really, really like. And then I was like, actually, I'm just going to put both of them out there and you guys can pick which one you think's better, Emerson or Edison. So I don't know. So I think Edison, they're both lovely. They're both really romantic. Again, they've got that sun ending. I love the nickname Sunny as a nickname for a boy, and I think they could obviously both use that. Emerson for me is just really, really gorge, and it means brave and powerful, which is perfect for like this time of year. You're so brave going through a pregnancy in 2020, giving birth during a pandemic and all of that. It does take an extra special bit of bravery to have your baby during some sort of degree of restrictions on your life. It's really tough, and Emerson could be a really great name for that reason. But then Edison is just slightly more of that masculine sound with a D, so it means son of Edward. So again, a great way to honour an Edward. And then you've got Eddie or Ed as a nickname as well. So yeah, what do you think? Putting it out as a little poll. I think I can do a poll in here, but I just always like to chat to you guys in the chat comments below. Let me know, Emerson or Edison. The next one is a perfect Christmas one. It's a name that is a guilty pleasure crush of mine, and it's the name Balthazar. I love it. There's obviously kind of like celebrities called Balthazar. Let me see, I know 6 babies were called Balthazar last year, so it is getting a little spike, and actually a couple of years ago it was even higher, and it's kind of gone like peak and then a little bit back down again. But it's perfect for Christmas because Balthazar was one of the 3 wise men, or the 3 kings. I'm never sure which is right with those. And so was Jasper, by the way, Gasper. But yeah, Balthazar, I just really, really like it. I think it just sounds so unique and different. Do you think you'd have to be quite a strong character to pull it off? I think my boys would find that a bit tough. But what do you think of it? After a kind of a more daring name, Balthazar is mentioned in the book of Daniel, so I think that's another nice link. If you've got a Daniel in your family, if the dad was called Daniel and the son was Balthazar, that would be a really cute little link. I love linking names. I think it's gorgeous. It is definitely one that I just love the look of and would be my guilty pleasure name. Maybe for like a pet, I'd have to go for it because Henrik's not daring enough. But I love it. And then that linked me directly in my head. I went to the next name, which is Beckett. I love Beckett. It's not so long, but it's got that glamour to it that I think I was looking for this list, and it means bee cottage, which I've always absolutely loved. Like I could have a Beatrice and a Beckett. I just love those two names together. Beck, I think, is a really gorgeous nickname, quite handsome. It's weird to talk about it, but I could, you know, lately just thinking about boys when they grow up, and being called Beck is really, really like lovely as well. But Beckett for when they're younger. This was one of those other ones when searching through the meanings, it came up with a not so nice meaning. So bee cottage is the one that comes up most, but it also came up as an Anglo-Saxon name. And this thing about characteristics that aren't so popular, apparently it was like a beak. So it was people, this tribe of Becketts in Anglo-Saxon times would have had very prominent noses or hooked noses. So anyway, if that is kind of triggering to you or your family, then maybe don't go with Beckett. But I think mostly what comes up is bee cottage. Two more, and another Hebrew boy name. This is short and sweet, but it's the name Amos. So it's very similar to like amorous and love and that kind of French sound, but it's actually a Jewish name. So it's kind of like a Noah or a Jacob, and you could really strongly use this name. I'm sure I've mentioned it before. It's number 663 in the UK. So in our perfect sweet spot, Amos. Moss as a nickname I love. Yeah, please somebody use Amos, because I really wish I could. And I love that it means to carry, which really is beautiful around pregnancies, particularly if it's a rainbow baby. Potentially the baby will be really carrying you, and you know, to carry a baby full term is a really, really special thing. So yeah, Amos. What do you think? I love it, obsessed. And the last one is a guilty pleasure name again, and I'm so excited to see this name in use. It's the name Keanu. So this name has shot up. So I'm always dripping in like Hawaiian names into these name lists because they're beautiful in terms of meaning, and Keanu means cool breeze. It is so romantic, and Keanu Reeves obviously is a huge actor, really, really well known, but I think he's getting to the point now in his career and everything where he's becoming more of like a Hollywood icon rather than being like the hip young thing to name your baby after, where he had quite a unique name. I can't think of another equivalent. You guys let me know, like somebody really hip with a unique name. So he really brought this name into popular use. I was obsessed with Keanu Reeves. I had posters of him all around my bedroom, which I actually feel like makes me quite cool. So basically like, take that and Keanu Reeves. I loved him. And I just think the name is so beautiful sounding, and again, really benefits from the fact that somebody like him has made it more popular. So we all kind of know how to say it. And meaning cool breeze, I think is perfect. It's already shot up. It's at number 518 in the UK. Are you surprised? I was so surprised. But yeah, do you know a little baby Keanu? I love it. So yeah, those are my top romantic long, some of them fell out of the long brief, I know, but I hope you still really enjoyed this name list. I know a lot of you want to save these names and start curating your own name list. So the easiest way to do that is to do it over on my Pinterest. So Pinterest is kind of brand new. There's already about 5,000 of you over there. Every single day there's 2 or 3 pins, all taken from my backlog of name videos, and then you can create your own name list using them. And also over on Instagram, I'm sharing a lot more like lists, like reels and stuff like that, with lists of boy names and stuff. So there's tons of inspiration out there. I also use my community tab all the time, as you guys know. So if you're a subscriber, go to the community tab and I'll start posting some of the images there as well. Maybe like the top one that you like from this list, I will post over there and things like that. And let's get on to my giveaway. So last week I just did a giveaway for teachers specifically who watched the teachers names teachers hate video from last week. Thank you for giving your support on that video. It was a bit of a different fun one. And loads of teachers applied to win a bespoke consultation from me on baby names, and loads of you were like, oh, I would love to win this prize as well. So all through December, every Baby Name Monday that I do. I will also be doing a giveaway for everyone, open to any of you. Make sure you're subscribed so you can be a part of that, and you will get a baby name consultation. We can do it either on the phone, or I can send you a bespoke video to a specific problem. You can be naming a sim, a dog, you can gift it. If you've got a pregnant friend who would love a baby name consultation, it's a really lovely Christmas gift. So yeah, each week in December I would do a wider one because I loved it. So let me pick the winner. Okay, so I'm going to pick my teacher winner. I've done it very high tech, but I've written all your names down on a piece of paper, and you've all got a number assigned to you, and then I'm going to use a random number generator on my phone to pick a number. That will be the winner, and then you need to get in touch with me actually via my email. If you don't, I will pick another winner next week. So the number is 26, and number 26 is Amy Clancy. So Amy, congrats, you are the winner of my teacher's baby name giveaway. Don't forget, if you didn't win and you really want to be in with a chance, I'm going to do 5, I don't know how many Mondays there are in December actually, where I will give away a new name list, a new name consultation every single day throughout that whole month. Thanks so much for your support, guys. If you've watched all this way, I'm guessing you're a supporter, and look how close we are to like 100k. Can you believe it? So funny, like doing baby name lists on YouTube and finding you guys has just been so much fun, and this will be like a little icing on the cake of that. So thanks again. If you've watched these videos and not subscribed, then do consider doing it now. And yeah, loads of new stuff coming up. It's giving me so many more opportunities to do more and give you more. So yeah, I'm excited, and I will see you on my next video. Pop any requests as always below. I'll stop waffling. Stay safe, stay home, stay well. Love you all. Bye bye.